Las Vegas is a place of beauty, glamour, and indulgence. But in order for anyone to keep up with the city's culture, one must always be at their best. And it makes me so proud to see fellow Filipinos who are successful in making sure they are giving the best health and wellness services in Las Vegas. One of them is Dr. Homer Tuazon, owner and founder of one of the most unique medical groups in Las Vegas, the Apollo Medical Group. Tell me about the unique services of Apollo Medical Group. What makes you different from, say, a hospital or other healthcare centers?
Well, we try to cater to every kind of patient, regardless of social status. We try to also give importance to the underserved or the uninsured, those without insurance coverages or those without any way of transportation. So we provide transportation services. We pick up the patients from their houses just to increase compliance, because some of these patients usually would just neglect their medical problems just because they cannot go out or they cannot commute. So we have a van that picks up patients free of charge. It's complimentary.
Free of charge?
Yes, it is.
That's an amazing service.
Yes, it is. I try to do that service as a way of giving back to the community. We also are considered a one-stop shop medical clinic because we do our own laboratories in the clinic. We do x-rays, we do ultrasounds.
So everything is within the clinic?
Yes.
I've never heard of any healthcare service that offers this, free transportation, and having the lab within the clinic. I mean, that's a lot, because it saves you the trouble from commuting and going to another place and having to pay extra.
Exactly, because some of these patients too are in their wheelchairs. They have the tendency to fall when they walk. So those risks are minimized when they come to the clinic.
Now, Doc, do you have any other affiliation to other medical groups?
The other thing too, which is a trend now in Nevada and other states, is the adult daycare center, which is similar to the baby daycares that we have around already.
That's an idea. That's a new kind of concept, right?
It is very creative, because our adults that doesn't have anybody to take care of them at their houses, now their family or their relatives can drop them off at the daycare and then either pick them up at the end of the day or we bring them back to their houses and provide transportation as well, free of charge.
Wow.
Yes, so at the daycare we are able to monitor these patients as well. Like if they're diabetic, we can check their sugars and monitor their sugars in the facility. You know, we check their blood pressures, and we also assist with medication management, because some of these people are demented, like their memory is bad, so we're able to administer the medications for them in time. With
Homer's success in establishing a name for providing care services in Las Vegas and starting a unique service in their dream adult daycare, it is no wonder why many Filipinos are known in the healthcare industry. Just like the outstanding services that CNS Scripts Pharmacy have for their customers, headed by husband and wife team Christian and Janelle Lazo. I've heard so many good things about CNS Scripts Pharmacy. I've heard that it provides a customized service, and it's really different from all the other pharmacies around. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Well, yes. We started off 10 years ago. It's a niche pharmacy. We're independently owned, closed door. We cater to assisted living facilities, hospice agencies, and care homes. And what's funny about that is a lot of our care homes, they're mostly owned by Filipino or managed by Filipinos here in our community.
When you say closed door, what do you mean by that?
Closed door is basically, we don't really accept walk-ins. We do make exceptions to some of our clients, but what we do is we get our prescriptions from the doctor's office or from the group home. They either, they give us the prescriptions, the original copies, and what we do is we process, fill, and get it ready for delivery within the day or the next day.
So you have to basically handle a big bulk of orders. How do you handle that?
Our pharmacy is big on safety. That's something that we pride ourselves on. That's why we have a special system for packaging that we give out to our patients. This is a unique packaging for medications that we give out to our patients. These are called bubble packs. It's like a calendar, and behind it, that's where you start your first pill, or that's what you pop on the first day whenever you want to start your meds. It's going to be one up to the 31st. That ensures the nurses and the care home owners and your med techs and whoever's taking care of you that you are taking your medications day in and day out whenever you need them.
Yeah, that ensures that they don't make a mistake and that the patients actually get to take their medicine. By providing this extra consideration for patients, Deloy Aesthetics, Apollo Medical, and CNS Scripts all showed Las Vegas how Filipinos came to be known as the best in the health and wellness service industry. What makes you proud to be a Filipino here in Las Vegas?
So the attributes of the Filipinos are being hardworking and being trustworthy, respectful, and hospitable. You can see that in the community here in Las Vegas, and we're proud to be able to share the passion that they have for taking care of people and taking care of their patients, because Filipinos are genuinely, they like to care for people. They treat everybody as family.
Us Filipinos are like mostly healthcare, and I just treat each patient as a family member. You know, so like I take time in hearing about what their complaints are or what their needs are. We are very compassionate with what we do, and that we take each patient as serious as we can.
They said that it's like magic.
They do.
They go out like they look more beautiful.
Yes. It's very rewarding.
Filipinos have definitely made a mark in the world with their compassion and family-oriented values. But we are just getting started. We will get to know more of this wonderful city's people, because that is trending next.